Hi guys, this is Androidpipe.com and I'm here with a game called Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. It's available for free in the Play Store and the App Store, and of course it's a Star Wars based title. So this free game comes from Electronic Arts. I'm playing it on a handset called the Elephone Trunk, and let's get straight to the gameplay. So we got this holodeck thingy going on here. You can fight for the light side or the dark side, and these are the battles set into campaigns. You can opt for normal battles or hard battles, but only in the previously completed tier as shown right here. Let's start with a normal battle. You can see here the possible rewards, and since I'm fighting with the light side, I've got these characters here: Chewbacca, this trooper, this guy here, I don't know exactly who he is, and this little fellow and this Wookiee. So let's go to the battle. Of course you can upgrade every character and upgrade their items, equip them with items, train them using items or using one of the currencies. The battles are pretty straightforward. They're turn-based and you can set them to automatic by pressing this button here, so I have to do nothing but watch. Your characters will be using laser machine guns, lightsabers, bows like that small Wookiee, and if you control the characters you can actually tap on one of the foes to target him. So let's use this. Each of the creatures has one or two special abilities: standard attack, the special attack, and an extra special one that's unlocked later on. Chewbacca, for example, can draw enemy fire towards him, okay, while the Wookiee uses the bow. Each battle is actually comprised of a series of 3 battles, and usually the last one also has a boss or a stronger enemy. So let's set it to auto again. We're dealing with a larger party now, and as you can see my party is also pretty big. I have 5 characters. If I'm not mistaken you can have even more, 6 or maybe 7, and so can the enemy. I cannot guarantee that this fight will end well. As you can see, this character can heal you. Some of them also have status ailment abilities. There are a ton of menus to explore here in this title, and some people may be frustrated by the large number of menus. Still, this is a well done Star Wars game because it has a huge number of characters, and I do mean huge. The actual core of the game is collecting characters, not exactly these fights here, that once again can be set to auto because there's quite a bit of grinding and repetitivity, so in the long run you may get bored of doing the same thing. Okay, so battle number 3. Usually that's when a main character comes around, and these guys mean business. Okay, laser, shooting the laser machine gun. The idea is to kill off the more powerful enemy, the boss of the party, and then the little guys. Or it's a good idea to attack the one character that can heal the others to stop him from healing them. So I have 3 characters with very low life. One's basically dead. You can also sacrifice some of your characters in order for the others to live. And every once in a while you can dodge attacks simply by pure luck. You can also miss an attack, and this is basically a lost battle because one little character like this cannot withstand enemy fire. Okay, so I still got some goodies, or maybe not. Now let's see the menus. Okay, so these are my characters I have unlocked so far: Royal Guard, Jedi Consular, Ewok Scout, Clone Wars Chewbacca, Clone Sergeant, Jawa, and First Order Stormtrooper. And if you pick one of them, you can equip them with gadgets like these ones here that increase the speed, for example, attack power and more, and they can also be leveled up in turn. Here you can see the attacks and abilities. You can train your character in 2 ways. You can either use these little droids and then spend some currencies, or simply spend the currency. Then we got Darth Vader. He can be unlocked by finding various shards and also spending resources. TIE pilots are also available. This Geonosian soldier, droids, Night Sister, Stormtrooper, Tano, Biggs, Ewok Elder, Greedo, and many more. So if you are passionate about Star Wars, there's a huge number of characters to unlock, including famous characters like Count Dooku. There's also Luke Skywalker right here. Of course, we got Darth Vader, we got Han Solo, and I'm guessing that Jar Jar Binks and Jabba the Hutt should also be in the mix. Okay, so we got something in the inbox. things to claim, login rewards. We got the main currencies here. We got the energy level that basically allows you to play and fight battles. It's always at the top, no problem with that. We got this main currency, of which I have 60k that you spend for training and other upgrades, and this freemium currency that's usually very hard to get. Okay, let's see what we got here. So if I pick, for example, the clone sergeant, I press train, I use this little droid and press train again, I should be able to level him up. I can also level up my entire account as I progress. And usually an upgrade leads to increased stats, as you can predict probably. Okay, go back home, you can go to the data cards. Every once in a while you'll be getting these cards that unlock new character, new items, new perks, and maybe even new abilities. Sadly, you cannot get the big characters right away. You have to play a lot, do a lot of grinding, and you can also not skip to the dark side straight away. You have to fight quite a few light side missions before you get to the goods. A lot of menus, as I said before, and I leveled up my entire account, hooray! Some people may be annoyed by the fact I have to go to so many menus. Okay, total domination. Something called sim here, so I can simulate the battle probably and see how many shards I can get. And then I can go back and fight a harder battle that will certainly wield some shards. This is my party, and from what I can say I can add one more character, so basically you should be able to have about 6 characters in your party. Tons of menus, lots of upgrades, but the concept is pretty simple, we get used to it. There's more action going on in the menus and the collecting part than in actual battles. Turn-based battles, you tap on a character to select it, start with the strong one. The Wookiee uses a bow, this guy can heal everybody, this consular, while the Chewbacca creature can draw all the fire on itself and spare the other guys. The trooper can fire at multiple enemies. As I said before, each character has 2 special powers and a third one that can be unlocked. Some can paralyze the enemies, some can also stun them, fire 2 times in a row, or inflict fatal damage. So this is Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. It's fun to play, it's free, it has the occasional freemium mechanic, but it won't bother you. And it has all the trademark Star Wars characters that one can dream of. There is a new movie coming up, as you probably have already heard. And I'm going to go ahead and give this title a very solid 8.5 out of 10 here at Androidpipe.com. This is Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes on the Elephone Trunk handset. Bye bye!